Hi, I'm Kirk Howard from the Merrillhurst Library, and in this video I want to show you how to look for scholarly or academic journal articles on specific subjects. In this case, we're going to look at real estate since that's what you guys are studying. So I'm going to start at the Merrillhurst Library webpage. And remember, for any Merrillhurst page, just click on the Shown Library link right up at the top, right in the middle at the top up here, and it'll take you to this page. So we want to go to the databases page. So right in the middle of the screen, I see a tab that says databases. I'm going to click on that. And I can actually get to the Business Source Complete database right here. There's different ways to get there. I'm just going to click right here in the middle of this box here. It says Business Source Complete by EBSCO. I click on this. Since you're doing this from off campus, it'll ask you for your Merrillhurst ID number and your last name. Type those in, and there you are. So this is a great database that searches through thousands of journals and magazines. One way to broaden your search, right up here at the top above the search box, there's a link that says Choose Databases. When you click on this, you see a lot of other databases that you can search at the same time. I always encourage people to click the very first one, Academic Search Complete. It's got a lot of great academic journals in there, in addition to the business journals we're already looking at. Legal collection down here at the bottom might help you out quite a bit too. There might be some really good law journals, depending on what you're researching, that might help you out. Anything with, if you're doing anything with healthcare, several health databases. Anything with sustainability, there's some really good sustainable databases. Environment Complete and Green File are both great at that. Communication is and mass media is a great communication database. I'm going to click that. If you're doing anything with human resources, that would be a good place to go. So I'm not going to click too many. I'm just going to go with those. But look through these. If there are any others that you want to click, go ahead. I'm going to stick with what we've got. So I'm going to look at optimal leveraging. This is a recommendation by somebody, and something I know nothing about. So I'm going to type in quotes, I'm going to type in optimal, then leverage, and I'm going to type, instead of leveraging, I'm going to type leverage, and after the G, I put an asterisk in there, and then the end quote. The quotes are so we'll look for these words as a phrase together. Otherwise, the search would look for those two words individually. And the asterisk in there works to truncate that word. So in this case, it'll look for leverage, leverages, leveraging, anything that starts with leverage. So I'm going to search for that. And in the second line, I'm going to type in real estate in quotes once again. We're going to get well, let's see how many we get. We might not get very much. And I already forgot to do one thing. We got 6 hits. And one thing we want to do over here on the left, it says scholarly. We want to limit our search to scholarly journals. So I'm going to click on the left. It says scholarly or peer-reviewed journal. That's the same as academic journal. So I want to make sure. So now we're down to 5. So everything we've got here, all 5 of our articles, and we can see right next to it, it says academic journal. So that's great. So we know it's from a good scholarly or academic journal. One thing you want to do is look at the subject headings, because each article is assigned specific subject headings. You can use these as search terms. So in this case, real estate, which we've already got up there, real estate investment, it looks like they use financial leverage. So I'm going to do something pretty cool. Up here at the first box where it says optimal leverage, I'm going to say or, then I'm going to type in quotes again, financial leverage. My spelling sucks today. So now we're going to look for articles, anything that starts with optimal leverage or leveraging, or financial leverage. So we should get a whole bunch more than 5 now. We're going to go up to 101. That's quite a few. That's a lot of articles, but they're all scholarly. That's good. They all have real estate as a search term and either optimal leverage or leveraging or financial leverage. And I want to show you over here on the left, It says the publication dates for these articles. The most recent one is from 2014. That's great. The oldest one is from 1969. That's pretty old. So I'm going to slide this bar up, and I'm going to say just stuff from the last, I'll say 10 years, 2004 to 2014. Still got 65. That's a good number to start with. This first article looks pretty good. Optimal leverage with a variable borrowing rate. This is the author, McDonald, from the Applied Economics Letters is the name of the journal. All the good information you need here for your APA citation. If I click on the title, I always get an abstract, which is great. These are, again, the search terms or subject headings assigned to this specific article, so it's always good to look at these. You might find something else like market equilibrium, interest rates, assets. Those might be other search terms you could try as well. There's the abstract. Abstracts are great. Some of these articles are long, and there's a lot to them. It's really good to read the abstract first to make sure it's really what you want. To me, this article might look really good to me just from reading the abstract. So first I want to show you over here on the right. I could email this article to myself. I could print it. I could download it. There's a button that says Cite. This is great. You guys are going to be citing these articles as APA citations. Click on Cite, and it'll give you the APA citation right here. And I can cut and paste this into my paper. It's really neat. Saves me a lot of work. Sometimes it screws up, though. With your APA citations, only certain words should be capitalized. Sometimes it doesn't do a good job with that. So cut and paste this into your paper, then proofread it, make sure it's got everything that's supposed to be there. I'm going to go back. This article says PDF full text. That's great. That means I get the full article right away. Click on this. Blammo, I get the full text right there. Some of these do not say that. They'll say full text at shown library and request item through interlibrary loan. First, you want to click the first link, find full text at shown library. This will let you know if it is full text in any of our databases. It'll link to that other database if it is. It's really slick when that happens. A lot of times you'll get, let's see what happened. Here it is. You'll get this, which basically says it's not available in this library. Like I said, if it is available, it'll give you a link right to the article in the other database. But a lot of times you'll get this box that says it is not full text at this library. So all you have to do is close it, come back to the page, and you'll click on the request item through interlibrary loan. This is super easy. You've already read the abstract, so you know it's an article you want. Just click and here type in your name, your Merrillhurst ID number, and your email address. Click submit at the bottom, and we'll get the article for you. Usually in just a couple of days, we'll get it from another library, and they will scan it and send it to us, and we'll email it right to you. So please go ahead and try that. So that's how to find scholarly articles in our database. Let me know if you're not having luck. Like I said, just play around with the search terms, try mixing and matching them. When you find a good article like some of these, look and see what some of the subject terms are, like financial leverage, financial management, real estate business, all sorts of stuff. So try, don't try too many search terms at once, but try 3 or 4, maybe 2 or 3, see what you come up with. And be sure to request stuff through interlibrary loan. Be sure to click their scholarly or peer-reviewed button over here on the left. Be sure, if you've got a lot of articles, to limit by date. And let me know if you have any questions at all at 503-699-6261 or reference at merrillhurst.edu. And we look forward to hearing from you. Good luck. Bye-bye.